tummy tucks, liposuction in my car. Yes. Let's talk about all those things because love her, posted, about if anyone had a tummy, I don't know, she's asking if anyone had a tummy tuck or knows anything about it or that whole process. So here's the thing with tummy tucks. And I had said that Ashley and I know someone who has gotten one done. And I was one of the first people that she had talked to when she was considering it. And here's my take on plastic surgery and stuff. If you want it, go for it. There's pros and cons. If you have the money for it, if you're willing to take the risk because you could bleed out, there can be complications. The odds are not that high. If you're a healthy individual, whatever. I don't care. Like if you want to get your boobs done and reduced or, your fat tucked or whatever, right? I'm not one that's going to be like, no, like whatever. It's your own body. Now, here's the thing though, and I want to say this too with tummy tucks. Once you've had babies, okay, and you've stretched that skin and then and I'm just going to be completely blunt, you guys, because I don't really know how else to speak. And then you stretched that skin and then you stayed overweight and then you filled that skin with fat. Okay. So it had weight to it even more and longer. We all know what we're talking about, right? The roll that you have to tuck into your jeans. When you sit down, you cover your mom pooch. You all know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't. That looks different on everyone though. So my mom pooch is going to be different than someone else's mom pooch. There's no mom pooch that are alike. All right. If you catch it before the fat, because fat is pretty heavy, muscle weighs more though, but muscle doesn't hang like fat does. If you catch it soon enough, you can help improve the collagen and elastin, by taking the right supplements, by taking care of your body and stuff. And there is help. However, if you had a baby multiple times, the skin was stretched, the collagen was ruined, and then you filled it with fat, and the fat held the skin down, I'm going to be real, there's no repairing it. In some cases. Percentage-wise, I don't know. I don't know what the percentage is of whose stomach can go back to looking semi-normal, whose can't. I don't know. And every body is different. How you produce collagen and elastin and what supplements you're taking and stuff, totally different in everyone. Okay. And taking a collagen supplement doesn't necessarily make your body produce collagen. Remember that. So you don't drink a collagen supplement and then it gives your body collagen. If you take a supplement that makes your body and helps your body produce its own collagen, that's different. Remind me to post a link to the supplement that I take because I love it. And it's not collagen I'm taking. I think it has a little bit in it, but it's more for it makes your body produce your own. Okay. So, I'm getting a little off topic. There is a point where no return, and you've filled that stomach with fat. You've carried it around. You've stretched it. You can't repair it. I completely agree with that. And the only way to repair that is surgery. Totally agree. When do you get that surgery though? That's the point. And here's the problem with a tummy tuck. And what I told our friend who is also a client, do not get that surgery before payday. Do not get that surgery before you've hit your body fat goal, your overall fat goal, your muscle tone goal. You look in the mirror and you're like, yes, I made it. Don't do it. Why? And that's what I told her too. I'm like, you're not ready for it. I straight up told her, I was like, you're not ready for it. This will totally set you back. Why? Because women think that it's a quick fix. And they're like, yeah, but my doctor even told me that a lot of women lose a lot of weight after having the surgery because, they feel better about themselves. So they eat better, they exercise more. So getting a tummy tuck is actually going to make me, stay on top of my game because now I have a tummy tuck and I flattened it all out and tucked it all in. And so, yeah, now I'm going to exercise and work out and do all the things. No, that's not how it works. It actually, and I'm sure there are some women that does work, right? You're like, no, I paid all this money. I got this tummy tuck. Yeah, then I'm really going to lose weight. I'm sure that works for a small percentage of women. Most people though, they get it done and they're like, my stomach's flat now, but the rest of them is still carrying over body weight. I can't tell you how many women that I can identify, especially being here in Canyon Lake and on the lake and the beach all the time in the pool, that I can say she's had a tummy tuck. And I'm just going to say it, she's fat everywhere else. You do not want to be the woman that, and I'm keeping it real, I'm just going to keep this really blunt because this topic, there is no sugarcoating it for you guys. Do you know what Shamu looks like, the whale? Shamu is so smooth and so flat and great. Is Shamu small? Nope, not at all. And in my opinion, and I know some of you are probably shaking your head yes and going, okay, I get it. You do not want to be Shamu with a flat stomach and a flat surface, but still be big. You don't. A tummy tuck doesn't change your butt. A tummy tuck doesn't tone up your arms. A tummy tuck doesn't make your back smaller. A tummy tuck doesn't change your face. It doesn't. So would you rather be a nice, slim, slender dolphin? Or would you like to be a nice, big, smooth Shamu? And I don't know what the right answer is to that. I know I would be, you guys like how I'm using like sea life as our example today, but it's true. I would rather be a dolphin than a Shamu. So when do you get the tummy tuck? After you've hit your goal. Let that push you. Let that be your reward. Let that motivate you. Let that give you time to save up for it. Because I can tell you right now, I have seen woman after woman after woman after woman get a tummy tuck. I can think of at least 10 people right now off the top of my head that I've known over the last, I'd say probably like 10 years or so. They got the tummy tuck too soon and they didn't lose the weight. And now they're just still big, but they have a flat stomach. And I know some of you are thinking, I know it. Yeah, but a flat stomach would be awesome because then, I could wear the short shirt or I could do this. No, it doesn't work that way. That stomach will fill up with fat again. It's not like you have a 6-pack and the love handles are gone. All right. You have a flat stomach, but your butt is still huge and your hips are still huge and your shoulders are still big. And the flat stomach is just a small piece and it's a reward of your fitness journey. So if you try and what I call cheat and skip steps and get that tummy tuck too soon, it doesn't look right. It doesn't match up with your body right. Now, I know 2 people over the last, when did I meet her? It's been a long time. I know 2 people who actually listened to me and they waited and they look phenomenal today. And I made them promise, one of them, the other one, it was just like, no, it's a good idea. The one girl, because she was a pretty close friend of mine, I'm like, promise me, do not get this done until you're ready. Do not get this done until you weigh 127. Like that was her goal weight. And she's beautiful at 127. She's beautiful at 147, but 127 is what her frame should be at. And she busted butt. And yes, she got a 6-pack, but she still had that extra skin because she was at, I think, 167, probably close to 170 for a while. 170 to 127 is huge. And yes, she had the loose skin. She would stand there and for the before and after photos and she was ripped and she still had that stomach. And I'm like, now you're ready. If that's what you want, go for it. And that case, it helped her actually maintain because she did all that work. She got to where she wanted to be. And then she got the tummy tuck and she's like, I'm not letting all that work go to waste. The rest of her matched the new stomach. Does that make sense, you guys? Comment below if this makes sense what I'm saying. And I apologize if I'm being too blunt or harsh or using the word fat. I don't know else how to sugarcoat it. And sugarcoating's not my style. So think about those things. And yes, there will be a point when you're on this journey that you're pretty ripped up and you're fit and you're like hustling and you still have that pouch. There's this uncomfortable time frame that you will go through and you're like hiding it or tucking it in. That's what they make high-waisted leggings for, you guys. But you can hide it or do whatever. But if you're like really working towards that tummy tuck, there's going to be an uncomfortable phase where the rest of you doesn't match your stomach. But I would rather have it be that way and the rest of you is ripped in tone and your stomach just, there's nothing you can do about it, than your stomach's flat and the rest of your body doesn't match you because you still have a lot of body fat on there. You haven't chiseled that away yet. Okay. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense and helps you figure it out. Liposuction, I wouldn't do it. It'll come back. They do fat transfers now and stuff in special places and everything, but I don't know. I'm just not sure that that's some type of permanent like transfer you want to do. I don't know. But lipo is very dangerous. Tummy tuck's very dangerous. It's a major surgery. Lipo is pretty dangerous though, because you can nick a lot of stuff, but it sucks it out. And if you don't do right, it goes right back. And again, it's a way of cheating. And I think getting a tummy tuck too soon is definitely a way of cheating. And they are expensive. So work towards your goal weight. If this is something that you desire, put away the money. Make that freaking hustle you. Like every time you lose 5 pounds, like boom, we're going to tuck this amount away or whatever. And plan for it. Shit, have your consultation and schedule your surgery for like next year or something. And then find out, like, if you don't hit that goal by then, when do you have to cancel by? And then cancel it if you don't make it. But a lot of time they make you put like a down payment on it and stuff. Now, I've never had a tummy tuck. If I did, I would tell you guys. I've never had a surgery. I've never had liposuction. And my stomach was pretty gross at one point. But I did stop my weight gain before too much fat sat in my stomach to really stretch it out. So I think that really helped. I also used Arbonne's, it's firm and tightening cream. I use that on my stomach all the time. Does it help? I don't know, but I don't have stretch marks and my stomach went pretty back pretty tight. And when I lean over, I still have the mom pooch, you guys. I have loose skin. Like if there was like a mini tummy tuck that you could do, just a little one, just lift it up and tuck it in, just really tight. I would do it. Because my mom pooch bothers me, but I'm really specific about my body. But is it worth it? And the surgery and the money for just a little? I don't know. But just know, you guys, anything is possible, but you won't know what your body's capable of. And if it's capable of going back and like, hey, yeah, you might have a little bit extra skin, but I got a pretty darn good 6-pack. You won't know that until you lose body weight. I didn't know what my body was going to, body fat. I didn't know what my body was going to look like until I got there. So I hope that makes sense. Let's keep this conversation going. Comment below what you think, what you feel, what you think of my Shamu analogy, as harsh as that is. That's the best example I can give you, you know? So think about it. Keep this conversation going. What other questions do you have about it? Maybe in my next live, let's talk cool sculpting. I know a lot about cool sculpting. I looked into it for a client and I did some serious research on it. So think about all these things. Okay. Lots to consider when doing a major surgery like that, but don't do it before payday. That's my advice. For the rest of the day, you guys crush that workout. It's Thursday. We're almost to the end of the week. Do a body check. Are you sore? Where's your nutrition at? Do you have to go grocery shopping? Like all the things. And remember, by 9 o'clock tonight, your video is due. Not due or posted or anything like that, but I want everyone commenting and telling when they got their video due. Okay? I love you all. Keep this conversation going. I want to see what kind of questions and comments you have on it. All right? Bye, guys.